Humanity has long looked to the stars, our heads filled with dreams of exploration and the vast expanse of the cosmos. Every once in a while, the universe decides to surprise us, to remind us just how small we truly are and just how much there is left to discover. Today's tale is one of those unexpected twists that has left even the best of astronomers, scientists, and space enthusiasts scratching their heads in bewilderment. For as long as we've looked up, only one major object has consistently held our gaze: the moon. Our trusty, natural satellite, the stuff of legends, stories, and songs. It's been our guide through the night, illuminating our way in the dark for millennia. But what if I told you there's now another object sharing the sky, orbiting our planet, and it's not man-made? It's neither star nor satellite. Yes, you heard that right. The story begins with NASA, our sentinel of the skies. Since its inception in 1958, NASA has been our eyes and ears into the great beyond, pushing boundaries, sending man and machine beyond our blue planet, and bringing back tales of the vast and wondrous universe we're a tiny part of. From the iconic Apollo moon landings to the Hubble Space Telescope unveiling the mysteries of deep space, NASA has been at the forefront of space exploration and discovery. But even for an organization that's used to groundbreaking discoveries, this one was off the charts. Using their latest and most advanced space monitoring systems, NASA detected an anomaly. An unknown object, distinct from any known asteroid or piece of space junk, was found orbiting our planet. This wasn't just any regular find. This was something different, something mysterious. Initial observations were baffling. The object didn't fit the typical profile of asteroids or space debris. It had a unique orbit, one that didn't match any known satellite, natural or artificial. The obvious questions raced through everyone's minds: what is it? Where did it come from? Could it possibly be alien? Now, before we jump into wild speculations, let's ground ourselves a bit. Space is vast, and there's a lot we don't know about it. Every year, astronomers discover new asteroids, comets, and cosmic phenomena. But this was neither asteroid nor space junk. It's something we haven't cataloged before. And while most new discoveries can be classified quickly, this object has remained elusive. You might wonder why this hasn't made bigger news yet. Well, space agencies around the world, including NASA, are usually very careful about announcing such findings. They ensure thorough research and analysis before making any public announcements. But, as with all things in our digital age, word got out, and the speculation began. Conspiracy theorists had a field day. The buzz was everywhere, from ufologists suggesting it's an alien probe sent to observe us, to historical enthusiasts diving deep into ancient texts and legends that speak of second moons or sky visitors. But between all the conspiracy theories and wild speculations, there was genuine curiosity and wonder. Was this the moment humanity had been waiting for? A sign, perhaps, that we're not alone in the universe? Or was it just another cosmic rock, albeit with a twist? The story doesn't end there. If anything, it's just the beginning. Scientists, always the curious bunch, were not content with just observing from afar. Preliminary data revealed that the object, whatever it was, wasn't acting hostile or on a collision course with Earth. It was just there, silently orbiting, as if watching, waiting. Comparisons with our moon were inevitable. After all, for eons, the moon was Earth's only known natural satellite. And here we had a second, mysterious visitor. While it was nowhere near the size of the moon, it had its unique charm, its enigmatic presence. How did it get there? Was it captured by Earth's gravity from the vastness of space? Or has it been there all along, hidden in plain sight, only to be discovered now? As our story for today draws to a close, we're reminded of history's many instances when humans discovered the unexpected. From Galileo's revelation of Jupiter's moons to the recent discovery of exoplanets, the cosmos has never ceased to amaze us. This new object, our new celestial companion, is just another chapter in humanity's endless journey of discovery. But don't go away just yet. As with all good tales, there's always more to uncover, more to explore. So join us as we delve deeper into this mystery, exploring every facet of this new discovery, and perhaps, just perhaps, getting a step closer to answering the age-old question: are we alone in the universe? In the grand theater of the cosmos, the curtain rises on the second act of our thrilling narrative, where we delve into humanity's race to understand the mysterious new object orbiting our planet. Knowledge has always been our beacon, leading us through the darkest corners of the unknown, and this tale is no different. When we last spoke, the scientific community was abuzz with speculation and wonder about this unprecedented discovery. But as the initial shock began to wear off, the next logical step was clear: study, observe, and understand. For in understanding, we demystify, and in demystifying, we find comfort. And perhaps, more than comfort, we find our place in the universe. As weeks turned into months, telescopes worldwide, from the smallest backyard setups to the most sophisticated space observatories, were trained on this new enigma. The goal was simple yet monumental: gather as much data as possible. For data, in its purest form, is the language of the universe. Now, let's take a moment to imagine the sheer magnitude of this task. It's akin to trying to decipher the ingredients of a distant, exotic dish just by looking at it. Without tasting or smelling, without knowing the chef's intentions, we are left to rely solely on our eyes and our prior experiences. So, what did our cosmic chefs, our astronomers, find in this dish? First off, the object's size. It was estimated to be roughly a few kilometers in diameter. While that might seem minuscule compared to our massive planet, in the context of space, it's significant. Objects of such size possess their own gravitational pull, albeit weak. Next, its composition. Initial spectral analysis suggested it wasn't just an ordinary rock. There were traces of metals and minerals that aren't commonly found on asteroids or comets. Some even ventured to suggest these weren't naturally occurring patterns. Could it be artificially created? Or perhaps a fragment of a long-lost planet or celestial body? But perhaps the most baffling aspect was its orbit. Unlike most objects, which have an elliptical or circular orbit, this one had a more complex trajectory. It seemed to be in sync with Earth's orbit, always maintaining a consistent distance from our planet. Almost as if it was tethered to Earth, not by physical chains, but by some unseen force or mechanism. The object's unique properties caught the attention of more than just astronomers. Scientists from various disciplines, from astrophysicists to exobiologists, joined the race for understanding. Laboratories and research institutions worldwide started pooling resources, forming a kind of global alliance in pursuit of knowledge. Among the chatter and hum of scientific instruments, theories began to emerge. Some suggested the object was a rogue planetesimal - a leftover building block of planets from the early days of our solar system. Others believed it to be a piece of a distant planet or moon, catapulted into our part of space by some cataclysmic event. Yet, the most thrilling and controversial theory was that of extraterrestrial origin. While it's easy to dismiss such claims as mere science fiction, the evidence was hard to ignore. The object's unique metal composition, its synchronized orbit, and several other anomalies didn't fit the typical profile of natural celestial bodies. If it was of alien origin, what was its purpose? Was it a probe, sent by a distant civilization to observe Earth? Or maybe a beacon, signaling to its creators its position and findings? The implications of such theories were vast and far-reaching. If true, this would not just rewrite our understanding of the universe, but also challenge our very notions of life, existence, and purpose. But theories are, after all, just educated guesses. For every hypothesis posited, a counterargument emerged. Debates raged on in academic journals, conferences, and even in popular culture. The world was divided: believers, skeptics, and those in the middle, waiting for more concrete evidence. The story had grown larger than just a mysterious object in space. It became a mirror reflecting humanity's hopes, fears, and insatiable curiosity. It reminded us of our shared history, of ancient mariners navigating by the stars and of age-old civilizations looking to the heavens for signs and omens. Yet, for all our advancements and technologies, for all our knowledge and wisdom, the universe proved once again that it still held secrets, waiting to be discovered. Secrets that might answer some of our oldest questions, or perhaps, pose even more challenging ones. As we conclude this segment of our journey, remember this: in the vast tapestry of the cosmos, every thread, every weave, holds a story. Our newfound celestial companion has spun a tale that has only just begun, and as we continue to unravel it, who knows what surprises await in the wings. The voyage of discovery is not always in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. As we venture further into the tale of the enigmatic celestial body orbiting Earth, the chapters unfold with riveting prospects, each more tantalizing than the last. Recall, if you will, the time when explorers would embark on daring journeys to chart unknown territories. Their ships, teetering on the boundaries of the known world, were symbols of human tenacity. Now, replace those wooden vessels with state-of-the-art spacecraft, and the oceans with the infinite expanse of space. This is where our saga takes a turn from mere observation to proactive exploration. The consensus in the scientific community was clear: to truly understand the object, one must come face to face with it. Observations from a distance could only yield so much. To unravel the mysteries, humanity would need to approach it, touch it, and analyze it up close. An expedition was proposed. It wasn't just a task of assembling a team or preparing a spacecraft. This was going to be one of the most audacious missions ever undertaken. The stakes were high. The potential rewards? Even higher. The best minds were rallied. Engineers, astrophysicists, geologists, and even experts in astrobiology convened. The goal was to design a mission that would not only reach the object but also gather invaluable data and, if possible, bring back samples. The excitement was palpable. News outlets worldwide dubbed it the great space endeavor of our generation. Crowdfunding campaigns started sprouting, with millions pouring in from individuals, institutions, and governments. A testament to the shared human spirit, uniting in the face of the profound unknown. When choosing the crew, the criteria were beyond stringent. Apart from the technical and physical requirements, a psychological resilience was deemed paramount. After all, these individuals were not just representing their nations, but humanity as a whole. Their task was not only to journey to the unknown but also to be ambassadors of our shared curiosity. Months transformed into years. The preparation was meticulous. Every possible scenario was envisioned, every risk assessed, and every potential reward weighed. The spacecraft, christened Pioneer's Gaze, was a marvel of engineering, equipped with the latest tools and instruments. It was a ship worthy of the odyssey it was set to embark on. Finally, the day arrived. The world held its breath as Pioneer's Gaze pierced through our atmosphere, making its way toward the elusive entity. The broadcast of the launch became one of the most watched events in history, a testament to our collective yearning for answers. The journey, though short in cosmic terms, was laden with anticipation. Each update from the crew was received with bated breath. The first images sent back were, in a word, mesmerizing. There it was, the object, up close and personal. Its surface shimmered with an ethereal glow, and its structure was unlike anything seen before. As Pioneer's Gaze drew closer, the unexpected happened. Instruments on board detected faint signals emanating from the object. These weren't random blips or mere cosmic background noise. They had a pattern, a rhythm. Was this an alien form of communication? Or perhaps a natural resonance? Theories abounded, but the prime task remained: exploration and sample collection. When the crew finally touched down, the world was presented with live feeds of their activities. There they were, on an entity from the realms of the unknown, collecting data and samples. Every rock, every grain of dust, could hold clues to its origin and purpose. The mission wasn't without its challenges. The object's unique gravitational field made movement tricky. But human ingenuity prevailed. Samples were collected, and after what seemed like an eternity, but in reality, a few days, the mission was deemed complete. Pioneer's Gaze began its journey back to Earth, carrying with it the hope and excitement of a species always eager to learn, to explore, to grow. The mysteries of the object might not be fully revealed yet, but one thing was clear: our quest for knowledge knows no bounds. The return journey was as tense as the expedition itself. The world eagerly awaited the ship's re-entry, and more importantly, the treasures it bore. For in those samples, in that data, lay answers. Or perhaps more questions. In the annals of history, there are moments that redefine our understanding, our very essence. This was one of them. For in reaching out to the stars, we were not just seeking answers about the universe, but also about ourselves. And as Pioneer's Gaze re-entered our atmosphere, one thing was evident: our voyage in the grand tapestry of existence was far from over. The next chapters awaited, teeming with possibilities as boundless as the cosmos itself. In the ever-twisting tale of the universe, our story now takes a somber yet intriguing turn. With Pioneer's Gaze safely back on Earth and the gathered samples in the hands of experts, it was time to decode the information and glean insights from the mysterious entity. The entire globe watched as a select group of scientists, appropriately named the Enigma Task Force, commenced their analysis. Laboratories, as silent as the void of space, echoed with hushed murmurs and the low hum of machinery, each instrument meticulously sifting through the cosmic puzzle pieces. The initial results? Astounding. The entity wasn't just rock and dust, it was a tapestry of materials hitherto unknown to man. A particular compound, quickly nicknamed star silk, displayed properties that were paradoxical in nature. It was at once robust and flexible, dense yet lighter than air. Its potential applications were mind-boggling. From building materials to revolutionary energy sources, the possibilities seemed endless. But the star silk was only the beginning. Hidden within its matrix was something even more perplexing: encoded data sequences. No, not naturally occurring patterns, but sequences that bore an uncanny resemblance to data storage methods we use. But, of course, infinitely more advanced. What could it mean? Was this object an artifact? A beacon? Or perhaps, as some dared whisper, a message? The world was abuzz with theories, each more sensational than the last. The alien library theory. Some believed that the entity was a repository of knowledge, a library of sorts, sent by an advanced civilization. They postulated that the encoded data held the secrets of the cosmos, a gift from interstellar neighbors wishing to share their wisdom. The Ark hypothesis. Another camp theorized that the object was an ark, a Noah's Ark for the cosmos, containing DNA sequences and life blueprints from various planets, meant to be preserved and propagated. This theory was bolstered when preliminary analyses hinted at organic structures within the samples. The cosmic warning theory, yet another group, leaning slightly towards the apocalyptic, proposed that the object was a warning. The encoded patterns were a message, perhaps detailing cosmic calamities or potential threats, urging other civilizations to be wary. The natural phenomenon perspective, the skeptics, however, posited that while the object was undoubtedly unique, it might simply be a product of natural cosmic processes we are yet to understand. The encoded sequences? A mere coincidence or a quirk of its formation? Each theory, backed by bits of evidence and a lot of speculation, was debated with fervor. Public forums, chat rooms, and academic conferences alike were alive with discussions, each individual trying to piece together the grand puzzle. And then, a breakthrough. A young prodigy, Dr. Liana Koroff, working with the Enigma Task Force, discovered a method to interface with the encoded data. Using a combination of quantum computing and star silk properties, she crafted a mechanism to read the information. The first decoded message was nothing short of poetic: travelers of the cosmic sea, not conquerors but can you be. Explore, learn, grow and see, the universe's grand symphony. The revelation was astonishing. It was a greeting, a message of peace and camaraderie. Subsequent data sequences unveiled a trove of knowledge, ranging from advanced sciences to the arts, philosophy, and even music from distant worlds. It was as if an entire civilization had poured its essence into this celestial tome. But for all the answers obtained, myriad questions remained. Who sent it? Why? Were they watching, waiting for a response? The enormity of the revelation weighed heavily on humanity. It was confirmation of what many had always believed: we were not alone in the universe. And not just that, but there existed civilizations so advanced, so enlightened, that they sought to share their legacy, not through conquest, but through knowledge. As days turned to weeks, and weeks to months, the decoded information was disseminated, leading to a renaissance of sorts. Technologies advanced at an unprecedented rate, and for the first time in history, nations truly united in their quest for understanding and growth. In the grand chronicle of our existence, this chapter, though filled with mystery and intrigue, was a testament to the spirit of exploration and the innate human desire to connect. The cosmos, once viewed as an expanse of emptiness, now felt intimately close, filled with the whispers of civilizations past, present, and perhaps, those yet to come. The stage was set. The next step in our cosmic journey beckoned. And as Earth basked in the glow of newfound knowledge, the stars above seemed to shimmer just a little brighter, as if applauding our indomitable spirit. The blue jewel that is our Earth, forever spinning in the cosmic dance, had now been touched by an entity from the far reaches of the universe. The implications of this were monumental, not just scientifically, but culturally, politically, and spiritually. With the decoded messages revealing a wealth of knowledge, the way we lived and thought was transformed. Gone were the days when space was a frontier too distant, too mysterious. The cosmos had reached out, and humanity was eager to respond. This newfound connection gave rise to what historians would later term the cosmic renaissance. Universities and institutes globally revamped their curriculums, incorporating the knowledge from the cosmic entity. New departments dedicated to interstellar studies sprung up, attracting bright minds from every corner of the globe. But it wasn't just the academic world that was shaken. Industries, too, evolved. The properties of star silk led to innovations in transport, construction, energy, and medicine. Cities were rebuilt to be more efficient, transportation became cleaner, and the global energy crisis? Well, that became a story for the history books. For the first time, the world experienced truly sustainable living. However, the impact wasn't limited to the tangible. The arts were infused with a new vigor. Musicians composed symphonies inspired by the melodies of distant worlds. Painters and sculptors captured the beauty and mystery of the universe in their works. Writers penned tales of interstellar travels, encounters, and civilizations. Politically, borders started to blur. The realization that we were but a small part of the grand tapestry of the universe humbled many. Disputes seemed petty in the face of such vast knowledge. The seeds of true global cooperation were sown, with countries pooling resources for a joint mission to reach out and perhaps make contact. Spiritually, people found solace in the idea that we weren't alone. Temples, churches, mosques, and synagogues saw a resurgence in attendance. Not out of fear, but out of a desire to understand our place in the universe. Religious leaders and scholars engaged in dialogues, drawing parallels between ancient scriptures and the cosmic message. A message of peace, unity, and exploration. But with all the advancements and revelations, challenges arose. There were those who feared the rapid changes, who believed that we were meddling with forces beyond our comprehension. Conspiracy theories proliferated, with some suggesting that the entity was not a gift, but a Trojan horse, a tool for surveillance or even invasion. And then there was the question that loomed large: should we respond? And if yes, how? Renowned astrophysicist, Dr. Ilara Niven, proposed the construction of a beacon, a massive structure that would transmit a continuous stream of data, our history, achievements, art, and aspirations. The idea was not just to say, "We are here," but to proclaim, "We are ready." Preparations began in earnest. The beacon, named Humanity's Voice, was to be constructed on the Moon, ensuring a clear, unobstructed transmission to the cosmos. A global effort, it was the epitome of human collaboration. As the structure slowly took shape, anticipation built. Schools, communities, and nations held events and festivals, celebrating our cosmic connection. Children crafted messages of hope and friendship, while elders recounted tales of Earth's beauty and diversity. The day the beacon was activated was one for the ages. Millions gathered, eyes turned skyward, as Humanity's Voice sent its first transmission, a melodic sequence representing unity and curiosity. As the notes faded, a profound silence enveloped the world. It was a silence of reflection, of hope, of dreams. In that moment, Earth, with its myriad cultures and histories, stood united, looking towards the stars, waiting and dreaming. And so, our tale comes to a close. But, dear viewer, always remember, this isn't an end, but merely a new beginning. For in the vast expanse of the universe, countless stories await, tales of wonder, discovery, and connection. And as we stand on the cusp of a new era, our journey, our dance with the cosmos, has only just begun. The universe beckons, and humanity, with its indomitable spirit and insatiable curiosity, is ready to answer the call. The next chapter is yet to be written, but one thing is certain: it promises to be an adventure like no other.